Alright, so we just installed these. My friend's gonna turn them on right now. It's pretty cool animation. These are the sequentials. Now that one's disconnected because I wanted to show you guys how we connected these. So you turn it up. You definitely are going to tap into the fuse box. So you're going to have 3 wires total for each. Yeah, 3 wires. So one of them will come with this little plug. Okay, so you're going to take the fuse out for the ignition, and the fuse that's in there, you're going to put it into this one. This one will already come with the fuse also. You have 2 10 amps. Okay, so that red wire will go in there. Okay, unfortunately there's no like clean way to really make this wire get out of here. If you want to get pretty thorough, you can make the wire go through here and pop out through this way and make it run that way. Make it going through there. You have to make it go through there, make it go up and then go in this way. We didn't have the time to do that right now, so we just kind of did that for now. Okay, that's the positive volt wire, and then you have your ground wire here. We just unscrewed it a little bit, put that wire through there, and then tying it back up. And then each light will have the yellow wire. You can see that here. Okay. Now, one thing we kind of figured out that we thought was pretty cool, and hopefully Toyota did that on purpose, but you unplug the headlight, and if you can see in here you have purple and yellow, right? On the other side you got 2 purples. The one that's yellow is the one that we had to tap in for the turn signal, and it was the same way on the driver's side. The one that had it's the only one of them had the little yellow ring, and that's the one that we had to tap into to turn for the turn signal. Your kit is going to come with one of them that taps in. So I'm going to unplug this here real quick. So this is going to be like almost like a little fork. You can kind of see in there the wire goes through those 2 metal pins, and it'll press down in there. Once you press it down, I like to kind of like wiggle it to make sure that like the metal inside the wire makes contact with the metal that's in this little red plastic thing. And then you're going to grab this one. This has a little metal prong. Okay, that little metal thing, you have to make sure it goes inside in here. The way you know if it goes in is if once you put it in, check the other side, and if you don't see the metal, you're good to go. Then your yellow wire will go in there. And once it slides in there, you crimp it. And just plug your wire back in. And that's it. Besides that, it's pretty much just taking this plastic piece off, running all the wiring underneath it. Obviously you want to do a little bit cleaner. We're going to organize it. We got to do some other stuff to the truck, so we didn't bother really making it super clean, because there's some more stuff we got to do to it. We're going to end up taking it apart again, but you can make sure you run all the wiring really nice all throughout the whole thing, and then it should just come out like this. So this is my TRD Pro. We tinted the headlights with some PPF, so tinted PPF. We got so many other plans for this truck. Wheels and tires, I'm gonna put a winch on it, carbon hood, carbon fender flares. We'll probably end up getting some Alpha X headlights, roof rack. In case you're curious of how dark that tint is, we did 35% on the windshield. I don't honestly recommend going darker than that. And then we did 5% limo tint on the sides. This comes with factory tinted glass, so we put 5% limo on the sides. We're going to install our rain guards here in a second as well. And then I ended up tinting the taillights also. Can you turn off the hazards? Yep. And you can see they're pretty tinted. But we're going to end up getting some Alpha X taillights on that also. We're going to full body PPF the whole truck, probably raise it up another inch or two. Probably maybe get a MagnaFlow exhaust. But there's a lot of plans for this truck. Probably do carbon mirrors. But I don't know. We freaking love it. It's super awesome. I'll probably end up tinting those a little bit, just so they don't stick out as much. But just kind of depends on how the build goes. But I most likely end up gonna tint all those little lights. The light will still shine through perfectly fine, but I just like my lights tinted. It'll also protect the light a little bit too. But we're gonna be offering any parts you need for this truck. Any parts that we offer, we're gonna have a website where you can buy anything you need for it. And you don't have to worry about if it's gonna fit or not, because we are already gonna do the research for you. And make sure that any part that we offer on the website will definitely fit this truck. And if there's any other parts that you're curious about that we don't have on the site, we're more than happy to help you find them, and we could probably end up adding them to the site eventually after. But yeah, feel free to hit me up if you guys have any questions.